Assalamu alaikum. Have a good day. Welcome to Financial Management eLearning. CA Certificate Level Information Technology. In our last lesson, we have discussed up to 350 numbers of MCQ. Today, we will discuss from 351 to 400 MCQ. 50 numbers of MCQ with solution here. It will help you for preparation for the next exam. So let's start. 351. Overall design of database is called schema. So what is a schema? A database schema is an abstract design that presents the storage of your data in a database. It describes both the organization of data and the relationships between tables in a given database. So we can say overall design of database is called a schema. Now 352. Information currently stored in the database is called, we know it, instance. If we see 353, dash support decision at the strategic level of management. Its answer is executive supports. Yes, executive support decision at the strategic level of management. If we see the level of the management, if we see the structure, if we see here the executive support system is the top. Highest level of a schema is a database is logical schema. If you see the structure here, database, here is the physical and logical external layer is mentioning here. An information system within a business organization that support the traditional function such as marketing, finance or production is BIS. This meaning business information system. So a business information system is overall system within the organization. Here all connected, interrelated, all connected, each and every layer is connected with that information flow. Many operating systems enable the UPS to proceed a number of independent programs concurrently is called multi-programming. So here is the structure of multi-programming, here doing many things within and same system and same times also. A business information system planning technique is identify key business goal and strategies CSF. So what is a business strategy? This is the structure of business strategy here, the flow chart of business strategy here, strategic business planning, then information system assessment, information system vision and information system guidelines, strategic initiation, etc. Now 358. In T flip-flop, T stands for toggle. So here T flip-flop is a single input logic circuit that holds or toggles its output according to the input stage. Here is the structure. RAM is non-volatile. RAM is non-volatile. Its contents are destroyed when RAM is non-volatile. Its contents are destroyed when power is turned off. So if we see the memory here, we know we have the primary, secondary, other memories, and within the primary memory we have the RAM and ROM. So this is it is maintaining the stage without power. It is called the non-volatile RAM. The mapper Boolean function for 4 variables consists of 16 minterms. So here is the look here. Here's the 16 minterms in the Boolean function of 4 variables. RAM stands for, we know it, random access memory. Initial program is stored in ROM portion of main memory called bootstrap. So if we see the types of memory here, there are internal and external, and within the internal RAM, ROM, and virtual, sequential access, etc. So this is the types of the computer memory. A disk drive with removable disks is called floppy disk. Previously we used it, but at this moment we are not using it. We are using in different types of item. So here floppy disk is here. This is the floppy disk types of floppy disk. Interact in magnetic disks is a given sector near the circumstances is longer than near the center. So this is, if we see, it is the longer than near the sentence. The macro operation that specifies a binary operation for strings of bits stored in register are called logic macro operation. So a logic macro operation is a specified binary operation of the string of bits in a register. The basic component of arithmetical circuit is parallel adder. The basic component of arithmetic circuit is parallel adder. So this is the parallel adder. Now 367. The transformation of data from main memory to cache memory is called mapping process. So a mapping process. So look here, this is the mapping process. The map simplification method is also known as Carnot map. The map specification method is also known as Carnot map or K-map. Is a systematic way of specifying a Boolean expression. During the execution of the instruction, a copy of an instruction plays in the cache. So it is the cache, as the pronounces cache, is a hardware or a software that is used to store something, usually data, temporarily in a computing environment. So we can say during the execution of the instruction, a copy of instructions is placed in the cache. Maxterm is also called a standard sum. So this is the standard sum. A masters is also called as standard sum. They are also known as a chronic symptom. The name of the operation that completed bit in A register where there are corresponding ones in B register is selective complement. So this is the selective complement operation completion bit in a where their corresponding a 1 is B. The addition and subtraction operation can be combined into one common circuit by including a exclusive OR gate with the full error. So this is the exclusive OR gate. The storage devices that stores information in a manner that the terms stored last in first item retrieved in a stack. So a stack is a storage device that stores information in such a manner that it's stored last in the first item retrieved. So here is the picture, and LFO stand for last in first out. So here in the storage in data, here is the last which item is lastly in that out also in the first if it is push, and here is the pop. The operation of deletion of a stack is pop. So here is the accessing the content of the removing it from the stack. It's known as the pop operation. So here outside here that means execution or deletion of a stack from that stores. SP stands for stack pointer. So what is a stack pointer? A stack is name is the long strong data that works on the LFO basis. The stack pointer register is used to indicate the location of the last time put into the stack. Now 377. The mode in which the effective address is equal to the address part of the instruction is direct addressing mode. So here is the direct addressing mode. Here the direct addressing mode, the part of the instruction is equal to the effective address within the CPU memory here. The instruction that performs arithmetic logic and shift operations are data manipulation instruction. So here is the data manipulation is perform arithmetic, logic and a shift operation. A program control instruction provide a decision making capability and change the path taken by the program when executed on the computer. And that we know the logical shifting left, logical shifted right, arithmetic shift left, arithmetic shift right. We are saying that this way. So we can say the instruction that perform arithmetic logic and a shift operation are data manipulation instruction. Software programs permanently stored in a read-only memory, that is RAM, are called firmware. So this is the firmware. Here firmware is a software program or set instruction program on a hardware device. It is typically stored in the flash ROM of a hardware device. The access method of RAM is parallel if bits are considered the unit of data access. So it is in this method the memory of access is a specific linear sequential manner, like accessing in a single linked list is saying here. A collection of 8 bits is called byte. If we see the bit here, the binary digit, that means 1 or 0, and byte are 8 bits. So other is mentioning here, for example, a gigabyte means 1024 megabyte. The two basic types of record access method are sequential and random. So the two basic types of record access method, sequential and random. So here is the sequential type, here is the random, and we know is that the terms of random access and sequential access are often used to describe data file. Now 383. Which of the following are the two main components of the CPU? Here, if we see the main component of CPU is a control unit and arithmetic logic unit, ALU. So if we see the structure of the CPU, here is the main component in the ALU and the control unit. The addressing mode, where the controls of an index register is added to the address part of the instructions, is direct addressing mode. So this is the direct addressing mode. Here is directly interlinked with here. The instruction provides decision-making capabilities are program control instruction. A program control instruction are the machine code that are used by machine or in the assembly language by user to command the processor act accordingly. This instruction has various types that are used in assembly language by user also. So is the program control instruction is mentioning here. The address register contains an address to specify the desired location in the memory. So here is the address register, and within central processing unit, the computer code for interchanging the information between terminals is ASCII. So the computer code of the interchanging information between terminals is ASCII. ASCII is stand for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Which counter count in binary coded decimal from this and back to the that? So here BCD counter. So what is BCD counter? A BCD counter is one of the type of most widely used digital counters which count up to 10 with an applied clock signal. MSA stands for medium scale interrogated circuit. Here is the medium scale interrogated circuit, and also mentioning here the large one and very large or also ultra. A macro program written as a string of 0 and 1 is a binary microprogram. Here is the binary microprogram. Here which statement it values? So due to remembering, we will see only the correct one here. 1 kilobyte equal to 1024 bytes. So here we mentioning 1 byte equal to 8 bits. In instruction in computer language, DR stands for data register. So this is the data register. Binary circuit element have two stable state. Binary circuit element have two stable state. Which of the following is associated with error detector? Your answer is C, both A and B. Basically, odd partly bit, even partly bit. Both are the associated with error detector. The ALU and control unit of most of the microcomputers are combined and manufactured in a single silicon chip. What it is called? It's called microprocessor. So a microprocessor is a computer processor when the data processing, logic and control is included on a single integrated circuit or a small number of integrated circuits. Now 396. The base or radix of binary number system is 2. Because we know it, 0 and 1. In immediate addressing, the operand is placed. It is the CPU register after opcode in the instruction in the memory, in the stack. The expansion of RPN is reserve polish nation. So reserve polish nation is a method for converting mathematically expression without the use of separation such as bracket and others. Now 399. SISD stand for single instruction stream, single data stream. So single instruction, single data stream is mentioning here. A series non-parallel computer, single instruction only in the instruction stream is being acted on by the CPU during the 1 clock cycle. Single data, only one data stream is being used to input during any other clock system. And deterministic execution, there is a oldest one until recent, the most para prevent from the computer, that is the most CPU, single, etc. And MSD means multiple instruction stream, single data stream. So it is the multiple instruction single data stream is computer that explores multiple instruction stream against a single data stream. That way historical significance. So here is the mentioning here. So this way we have completed today's 50 numbers of MCQ, and hoping you're great success in your exam. So this way we have completed 400 numbers of MCQ with explanation. So inshallah we'll upload another video for another 50 numbers of MCQ. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Take care.